welcome back or welcome back to my channel. Today is not like my usual video. As y'all can see, it's actually like a live video, like I'm recording or whatever. Usually I do voiceovers and I'm doing some type of hair content, but today is a little different. Let me just start off saying this. I started this channel to, show my talents in doing hair, makeup, the whole 9 yards, plus lifestyle content. I have my other phone right here, and it's like my whole script, so I won't get like sidetracked or anything. But for a few weeks, maybe even months, it's like God been speaking to me, telling me to use my voice more, because it's some people, well, it's a lot of people that can relate to me in so many ways, and he's just been like really speaking to me. Like, he's like, speak up, use your voice. It's a lot of people that want to hear you. I'm not gonna lie, been very hesitant to speak on this certain situation, but I know, because I have seen on social media people that can relate to this. So here it is. Yeah, when I say I'm like very nervous, I'm very nervous. But I've been no contact for about 3 years with my family, with my mom. Just give me 1 second. I really can't believe I just said that. Get myself together. Let me go get myself together. Okay, so I had to get myself together. But yeah, I've been no contact with my mom and my family for about 3 years now, and I went no contact back in 2019, 2020, and that was about 2 years, because it went all the way to 2021. There was COVID and everything, and there was one moment, one hell of a time. Y'all know for a fact COVID was hard, but there was one time that I really needed them, and it was just no contact. So yeah, so basically about 2 years I went no contact back in it started 2019, 2020, 2021. I know for a fact I started back talking to them. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say them in 2021, because that's when I got my CDLs. I really thought stuff would change. You always want to give people second chances and stuff like that, because I'm a good person. I have a good, kind heart, and that's my mom, and I wanted to just see. I really wanted to see how things would go. I always wanted a healthy mother-daughter, relationship and everything. And I tried, for I think, let me see, 21, 22, 23. So for about another 2 years, I was in communication basically with her for sure. Not so much of my other family. I was, but me and my mom, we was actually talking, and I was still seeing signs of just what I was seeing in the past. And I don't want to, and maybe in the future I will go into detail, but right now I just want to get this out. I just want to, want to relate, see if anyone can relate. And like I said, I know they can, but I have never spoke on this besides to the people that that I'm around now. But I have never spoken on this publicly. I've been very hesitant about it, and I always have, but I'm a very private person, so this is very uncomfortable for me. I'm telling y'all, it's been like months. I said weeks and months, but it's been months that I know God has just been like, speak up. People want to hear you. There will be strangers out there that would love to, you know, hear your voice. Oh my gosh, somebody just pulled up. I want that to be in my video. But anywho, I can say those 2.5 years we was talking, like I was showing up. I wanted to start opening it up, you know, to my mom and everything, but it's like she wasn't hearing me. And the last time I seen her in person, I was, you know, I told her, I like basically pulled up on her because we were somewhere, and I was like, hey, how you doing? We'll do this, we'll do that. And it's like she completely ignored me. And I think that was my final straw. Like I said, I don't want to go into details, but I can say it's been hard. Not only, you know, I went no contact for 2 years. Doing it again was like me starting over. Those first 2 years, I don't want to cry. So, it was like I had to start over my healing journey. And when I say for a long time, I was angry. I was very angry, and I told God I didn't want to be angry anymore. I was basically just done chasing, trying. Hold on. All right, sorry y'all, but I was basically done chasing after something that was never gonna be. And people love to say, you only get one mom, we'll do this, we'll do that. And my mom only get one of me, you know. And God really came in and just really just saved me, because starting over was like so much worse than the first time, because it's like, dang, I tried, and I'm at the point in my life now, once the door is closed, it can be opened again. And I've been getting so many signs of basically telling me, if that door is closed, do not open that door back up. It doesn't matter if y'all left on good or bad terms, whether y'all just, you know, just completely stop talking, it wasn't no, you know, beef or anything, leave that door closed. And my boundaries are very, very strong now. So it was hard, me, you know, starting over and everything. And I thank God how far I have came. You know, I feel like every girl should, you know, have their mom in their life. I feel like every son, every boy should have their father in their life. 2 parents is amazing. You know, my dad is not in my life, so I haven't seen my dad probably since between the ages of 6, 7, 8 maybe. I really can't remember, but yeah, I don't have my father. So not to have my mom too, it's, you know, something hard to deal with. But when I say I've came a long way, and I thank God has really saved me, and I want to continue to heal. I want to continue to grow. Yeah, because that angry me, I didn't want to be, because that was a very ugly person, you know. Crash Out Zoe is not a beautiful person. So I just wanted to change. For so long I used to ask God, like, why me? You know, I see other people with their parents, and the relationships be so beautiful, and I don't get jealous or envy or anything, or, you know, why it couldn't be me. Like, why I don't have that. Like I did ask God, like I look at those people with those relationship with their mom, with their parents. It's very beautiful, and I say I wish I have that. I wish I had that. And I just look at them and they're so blessed. So for the people that do have their parents in their life, please don't give them a hard time, because I don't have that, you know. And I wish I could at least have one parent in my life, but I don't. Like I said, I used to ask God why, you know, why I don't have, you know, those amazing parents. God basically like revealed. Basically, I took it as those people, your mom, your family, was removed out of your life for a reason. You know, looking at my past when I was a kid, you know, things were the same as they are now. God was basically saying, stop looking for the good in people when it's never going to show up. You know, all those years as you as a kid and the person is still the same, but why are you going to keep looking? They don't deserve you. They don't deserve a beautiful person like you. And future me now, well, I can say present me now, I always tell myself, I deserve the world. I deserve everything I ever wanted, ever needed. I deserve the world. And I wholeheartedly believe that I deserve everything. Like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve the peace. I deserve everything. God was saying, let me just remove you so they won't continue to hurt you. And I thank God for that. There's things I've had to figure out on my own, you know, being a young adult. I am 27, but like in my early 20s, there's things that I had to figure out on my own that I didn't know, and I needed my mom, and I couldn't just pick up the phone, call her, or text her or anything. I had to figure out things on my own. Some were mistakes that I learned from, and you know, being 27 now, I'm glad I have finally caught on to like certain things, and I can say now at 27 I have finally chose myself, because I have always put other people, you know, before me, because I'm a giving person. I don't want to see anybody going through anything I have been through at all, or even worse. I can say God has really been that motherly, fatherly, you know, energy that I always needed. And it's beautiful energy. It's peaceful energy. My mind, my self-esteem is so much, you know, more than it was. So I'm saying all this to say that don't be scared to connect with people. You know, you can be hesitant and all that, but don't be scared to connect with people online that are going through the same thing that you're going through, because I'm sure they can relate. I do want to ask for the people that are no contact or that is in like a toxic family, like, how are you dealing with it? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel like, you know, you was born into the wrong family? Because I used to say that as a kid, like, there's no way I was born into the wrong family. But I want to know in the comments, how do y'all feel? How are y'all dealing with it? I would love y'all advice on, you know, things. And I understand for the people that, you know, that are private and don't want to talk about it, but I would love, like, to get y'all advice on being no contact with your parents and everything. And you can even like DM me if you know, feel comfortable doing that. Your information would never be shared. For the people that are in like a toxic family and want to, you know, remove their presence, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but there is a way out, and I would recommend the way out so you won't hurt anymore. You know, whether there's physical pain, verbal pain, mental pain, you know, trauma, any of that, like, you're gonna heal from it. It's gonna be hard at first, but you can make it out, and I believe in you. Look at me. I believed in myself, and I decided to, you know, remove myself and everything. Let me just say this: when you do start your healing journey, and you start healing and everything, things do get better, and you're gonna feel unstoppable. You're gonna feel like you're the queen, you're the king of the world. Like, for real, you're gonna find yourself, you know. Another thing I just want to say, I have forgave my mom and my family. I wish them nothing but the best. I do still love them wholeheartedly. I can't do nothing but love them, because they did raise a very intelligent person. They did raise a queen, and if only, I always tell myself, if only my mom knew who she was raising. Because I promise y'all haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything yet. And people might look at this and call me delusional, but I'm going to be the first generational millionaire. Like, I'm breaking that generational curse. It's, when I say it's very hard, it's very hard. But God has strengthened me up. He's still strengthening me. He's still just, you know, pulling me along, guiding me, protecting me, keeping me out of harm's way. But when I say I wish my mama knew who she was raising, because baby, I am a queen. I'm beautiful. I deserve the world, and I'm going to keep telling myself that each and every day. But y'all, this is the end of my video. I don't want to keep, like, you know, I feel like I'm rambling now, but I just want to get that out there. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I post. And yeah, don't forget to, you know, reach out to me, leave a comment down below if you can relate, or you know someone that can, you know, relate. I pray that God continue to, you know, lead you. If you don't have God in your life, place God in your life. Pray to your ancestors, because they have another, you know, gem in my life. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk y'all head off, and your girl will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.